Oh, so no, I lost the ones on. I lost the people on LinkedIn. What about YouTube? I can always upload to LinkedIn later. Did I lose you guys? No. Did I lose you guys? No, I didn't lose you. Oh, nice. Oh no, I lost you guys. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Hmm. You guys, so it appears that. Can you give me. I want to know where I stopped. So, can you guys give me a moment? It appears that my recording has been divided into two, which I'm fine with. I just need. I have nothing. Nothing I can do about this, but I just want to know, where did I stop? Can you just, you might hear a sound, please don't be offended. You might hear a sound. I need to know where I stopped. I'll try and reduce the sounds and just use transcript to see. It has broken my recording into two places. So the first 44 minutes, let me just see where it stopped so I can continue. I brought it up from either choosing to follow God. Let me see where I stopped. To arrest you, because there's an opening in your life, not just generational curse. Okay. All right. So I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry about that. Very, very sorry. But what's happening right now is that my streaming has been broken down into two places because there was some connection problems. So a cause without the cause is going to be part 1 and part 2. Right? So sorry about that, guys. You see part 1 and you see part 2 on online right now. So if you guys can actually come to the other recording platform, you might not know, you can go on there, you find me there. It just split my recording. Okay, you find me there because I'm there right now. Part 2. Right, okay. Alright, so I'm there right now recording. And it's still live, so I don't have a problem as far as I can see, except I'm missing something. Okay, it's still live. We're still live. That's good. Okay, let me continue what I was saying. I wanted to be sure that we're still streaming. I wasn't just talking to myself. Right? Okay. You guys can always watch it later. So, number 1 opening is if a witch. So I was saying that there are openings in the bloodline not bloodline, they're individual openings that is not necessarily came from your bloodline, but it's because of the fact that there are openings in your life. Number 1 opening is if a witch has an item of yours, such as your hair, your clothes, your teeth, or blood, or your money. They can successfully do witchcraft against you if the prayers that you are praying is not detailed enough to capture that part. That is not capturing the part of breaking that particular witchcraft that was done against you. Why? Because they have your things. And that's an open door. So they're using your things to do witchcraft against you. That's why detailed prayers for my clients and the world at large depend on the type of witchcraft done against you, is something I write. Another opening in the bloodline. Another one is that opening in the bloodline usually assists in this. So an opening in bloodline can assist in this, but regardless of whether there's an opening in your bloodline or not, having access to you or your things, so having access to you yourself or your things is a cause. So you can quote the Proverbs 26:2 that a curse without a cause is not a lies, but they've gotten caused by having access to your property. Without detailed prayers to break free and prevents witchcraft from affecting you, the arrow will be successfully launched. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have access to you. They have access to your property. The witchcraft has already landed. Except you do things, you prayerfully break the witchcraft. Prayer is very important, but detailed prayers is even more important than regular prayers. Number 2 way that individual curse can land: access through the law of agreement. Access to the law of agreement, such as verbal or non-verbal agreement to something, eating with someone, hugging someone, or shaking someone that is doing or will do witchcraft against you. Because these actions are agreements in the spiritual realm. They've granted openings for curses to land, whether you are aware or not. So access through the law of agreement, such as verbal or non-verbal agreements, eating with someone, hugging someone, or shaking someone that is doing or will do witchcraft against you. Because these actions are agreements in the spiritual realm. They've granted openings for curses to land. Do you understand? Whether you are aware or not. I know it might be difficult to know that just to hug somebody, to say hi, or to shake somebody, these are agreements in the spiritual realm. The third opening is misbehaving towards someone, mistreating someone and being in the wrong, including getting angry at someone regardless of who is in the wrong. That is another opening for individual curses to land. I want to see if this recording is actually recording properly, because I don't want to talk to nobody. I realized that I've been talking for so long and nobody is here, which is fine if it's going to be recorded for them to see, right? But yeah, okay, it's still going on, so let me continue. I'm so sorry that I have to break it down to part 1 and part 2, but it is well. Okay. It's recording. Let me continue. Okay, so now, let me give you an example. There was somebody that I knew, a friend of mine, and I knew him for some time. So that was like when I just came out from university. And I knew him and we're friends because of the fact that we came out around the same time together. So what happened was that we're friends, me and I've introduced him to my friend. And then after a while, he didn't even tell me, just told me that he's getting married. So I didn't even know he was even dating or courting the lady. So I met his wife on the wedding day, just gave me his invite, and I was like, oh, congratulations. And I met his wife on the wedding day, and the wife was very hostile to me on the wedding day for no reason. I've never met her before. She just sized me up and down and was very hostile towards me. So I felt very uncomfortable. I even left early. Normally I'll have stayed till the ending. And after a while, just one day, I just saw her in my dream. And she was shouting, stay away from my husband. And now, it's possible for someone to use that image, but I just knew she was the one. I knew. So since that day, I now stopped talking to the husband. I even blocked, right? I even blocked him. I just stopped talking to him because I was like, we're just friends. So why is your wife appearing to me in my dream and warning me off you? We have not done anything together. I'm not even interested in you romantically. Never was. It was now later that God told me that his wife actually took my name to the coven. And because she wanted the coven to deal with me. Because I did not do anything in the physical realm against her. I wasn't even rude to her. She was rude to me. I wasn't even rude to her. So she couldn't get the agreement of her covens to do witchcraft against me. Now, witches love when people get angry easily. They love when people are getting angry easily. Because anger is an easy opening for witchcraft. Lying as well as other sins. So lying too is an opening, and other sins are opening too as well. That people commit daily and they think it's nothing. But yet they'll be quoting, a curse without a cause will not land. My friend, the curse has already landed. The curse has already landed if you are not repenting and changing from your wicked ways that society accepts as normal. You need to change. It doesn't matter what society thinks is normal. If God does not think is normal, it's not normal. The simple reason that witchcraft is effective against Christians and unbelievers alike is because we commit sin on a regular basis. Witchcraft is not more powerful than God, but you need to know how to wield the power of God to stay free from witchcraft, magic, and sorcery. Get a Journey to Deliverance book from VisionaryforChrist.com/shop and pray those prayers every day to defeat witchcraft, magic, and sorcery. Number 4 reason why individual curses land is an opening to witchcraft, magic, and sorcery. People are highly vulnerable when they sleep, which is why evil spirits and humans often design dreams of attack. When those dreams come, you have to know how to interpret the dreams and what to do to treat these attacks. For instance, I had a dream where I was driving my car and an evil spirit flew from the sky and my car suddenly stopped. That's the tire of the car went flat. And I came out and she shot me with a gun in the stomach. And I held my sides and woke up. I didn't feel any pain in the physical realm, but I just knew that something was off. So, because I knew it wasn't an ordinary dream, like most dreams that are not ordinary, I wrote a prayer for myself and started praying it because I knew that I would fall sick and die if I didn't get what was shot inside of me out. Armed with the prayer I wrote, I fasted for weeks, and before I finished my fast, in the Astralrealm, I just saw my spirit and woman say, it's out in relief. As that was before I concluded the fast, but I still finished the fast regardless. Recently, I had a dream where a woman who I suspect is an evil spirit started strangling me, held my neck and was like, strangling me. I'm laughing, but these things is supposed to scare the common man. But Zeus, they're strangling me. And when that happened, I knew it was a normal dream. Now, what does it mean when someone is strangling you in the dream? Well, my people, it has two valid reasons, two valid interpretations rather. And one of it is sickness unto death, like the earlier dream I told you about. And the second reason I'll not go into it because explaining to you will make this broadcast longer than necessary. The devil is trying to gift me sickness, so my ministry will stop after helping a lot of people. But I'm not interested. Under VfC consulting, I do dream interpretations and resolution, helping Christians wage war against the highest echelons of darkness. Now, The fifth opening to individual curses is retaliation. Someone doesn't have to do witchcraft against you for you to be cursed. If you do something that was very hurtful towards someone, like a guy jilting a girl, some guys that will string girls for long, be promising them marriage, at the last bus stop they'll say they're not interested, right? Or somebody slapping somebody. If the other party curses you, the aggrieved party, the curse can stick because it is a cause. You have given them cause to curse you. So my brothers and sisters in Christ, before you quote Proverbs 26:2 and say a curse without the cause does not alight, be careful to ensure that all openings, individual openings, have been closed. Try to pray specific prayers that break curses, and these prayers are not just generational curses prayers, but other curses that you brought upon yourself unknowingly. Visit visionaryforchrist.com/shop and get our books to start your journey to deliverance. Right, so that was what I wanted to tell you. Now the next segments I'll go into, and that's is going to be how to prevent curses. How to prevent curses, and I'll be right back with you after this short break, so don't go anywhere. Let's go. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go. And casting the demons out. Hello. I am the prophetic seer, Bola, of Visionary for Christ. But the Lord calls me Visionary. VfC Consulting, one of the 3 subsidiaries of Visionary for Christ, aka